YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Ron back with a brand new video. Today we got 1990s NBA lore, bro. I ain't about to give y'all no whole rundown about this. If y'all boys enjoyed this video, leave a like. Let me know your thoughts about this video in the comment section down below. And then what you guys want me to react to next. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to turn on the post notification so that you don't miss a drop. And yeah, man, let's get straight into it.
Just eating that bullshit in general is nasty. But teach us on, man. Next question down below. Go humor me. A little birdie told me we're done with the 90s. Finished, disintegrated, gone. The fuck out of here. But I had to tell bro calm down, because I'm bringing this shit back for the series that's more addicting than crack. We did the 2010s, we did the 2000s. It's only right to give the old niggas some love and learn a thing or two, you know what I'm saying? Expand that ball knowledge. Because yeah, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I gotta see what this shit talking about. There's old niggas out there that don't even use Viagra, they just think about this decade. And yeah, man, any
bro,
decade
what is he talking about?
End up being crazy. Whether it's moments, highlights, narratives, drama, you know what I'm saying? Shit gonna be busting, especially if I'm talking about it. So sit back, relax, grab your motherfucking popcorn, and slide to the what? Slide to the what? Slide to the time machine. It's yours. It's the 1990 NBA Finals, and we got a Pistons versus Blazers series. The Pistons looking for a back-to-back with their motherfucking supervillain squad. And Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars backcourt with Dennis Rodman and Bill Laimbeer in the front. And these niggas been terrorizing the league, but specifically the Bulls. Every year for the past 3 years, putting belt to ass. Jordan putting up master classes, but one team just looks better than the other. All-time individual player, but an unproven winner. But in the West, where the Lakers usually own real estate, where they made it to the finals 8 of the last 10 years, 5 championships during the run, led by 2 top 5 players ever in Magic and Kareem. Yeah, those Lakers were now without Kareem. Kareem retires after last year's finals loss, meaning it's all up to the first MJ.
And Magic Johnson has set a new NBA All-Star game.
Yes, Magic wins MVP, but bounced in the second round by Phoenix. Who went on to lose to the Blazers at the hand of Clyde Drexler. And so there was a new champion of the West, heading to his very first finals and hoping he could cap this runoff with a chip. And he did not end this runoff with a chip. The games were close, but the series wasn't. Pistons closed him out in 5 with a game winner. It was a good effort, but the better team wins. And Isaiah Thomas is the finals MVP, 28-7 tonight. The Detroit Pistons are your back-to-back NBA champions. Going into this next season, we are officially done with the 80s. A new era had arrived, and while guys were getting older, others were getting better. The league was rising in talent. Guys like David Robinson, Charles Barkley, Dominique Wilkins, boom! Carl, don't leave him with kids Malone. Magic Johnson coming off an MVP, still hungry. And you know, these names are all cool and all, but only if there was someone who could stop the Pistons.
Allow me to
Michael
reintroduce
Jordan.
myself. My name is
Michael Jeffrey Jordan, who's been shifting the entire culture of the Bulls. Before he got there, they were sorry. I don't even know if Bulls fans existed before this nigga. Now a 2-time MVP with 5 scoring titles in a row. Individually, there was no question that he's a special talent. But what does that mean without a ring? The current question revolving around Michael Jordan. When will individual success lead to postseason success? Every time the Bulls are right there about to get a shot at the title, the Pistons are right there to put belt to that ass. Last season, the Bulls were able to push it to 7 games in the conference finals. And then shit the bed. Scotty with 1 point, 1 for 10. So when the Bulls were set to play the Pistons later that year in the conference finals, 4th meeting in a row, they knew things had to be different this time around. No shit, you know what I'm saying? They had to win. But this was the first time the Bulls were a first seed, the first time they've ever been favored due to the natural evolution of their team and Michael Jordan. This wasn't the same Bulls that's been getting their ass kicked. This time they did the kicking and swept the Pistons, finally getting revenge on years of abuse. Made them walk off the court before the game ended. And for the first time in 3 years, we had new kings of the East. Meanwhile, in the West, Magic just won't go away. Even though this was the first season in like a decade the Lakers weren't first seed, that did not stop the revenge tour. Well, it stopped the Blazers' revenge tour. Packed them up in 6. Clyde, you're gonna have to wait. And so that leads us to a finals matchup niggas were probably dreaming about. Magic Johnson versus Michael Jordan in the NBA Finals. Hold one can come out on top. Pippen's at the line and puts him up 91-89 with like a minute left. The Lakers come down. Sam Perkins, his 3-pointer to take the lead. Good! Bulls are now down 1, and everyone know who the ball about to go to.
Jordan is down in the paint, being guarded by Worthy. Pippen must get it, and he does. And here is
Oh my God.
Damn.
Oh.
The Lakers take game 1. And nothing fucking else. Bulls gentlemen sweep 'em. Jordan makes up for the missed game winner by averaging 31, 11, and 7 for the series. Pippen also has a great series and redeems himself from last year. And the Bulls in general are just looking like a different team, making this the start of what we know to be from the Chicago Bulls.
Hello?
last year. And the Bulls in general, like a J.
Hello?
Signed a 7-year, $18 million deal. To put this in perspective, that's like a Jay Crowder contract. The Bulls are making the rest of the league look like baby bro. Everyone dead. Pistons weren't the same after the sweep. Celtics washed. Lakers 8th seed. What the f? Weren't they just in the finals?
Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot, bro. Called a first-degree burn. And then there's some decent motherfuckers, but come on, the league is in Cook County. The Bulls end that season on 67 wins, going to the playoffs, sweep Miami, go to 7 competitive games with the Knicks, but come out on top. And again, steals the heart of the Cavs. Awaiting them in the finals though was the other first seed, the Blazers.
Mama just told me to count my blessings, and I
Clyde versus Jordan was everywhere. By far the 2 best guards in the league. Both first seeds coming out of their conference, and both looking to bring home a championship, but only one of them can. I wonder who. Gave Clyde 36 big ones a game on 50, 40, 90 shooting in the final. And the Chicago Bulls go back-to-back. Damn. That was a good summer for Michael Jordan. Won another championship and then a gold medal with the niggas he beat. It's looking like some scary out in Chicago right now. Going into the next season, the 2 teams' objective is plain and simple: dethrone the Bulls. Phoenix decides to trade for Charles Barkley, who is finally done wasting time in Philly, playing like a top 5 player in the league, but surrounded by a bunch of bullshit. Making this move Charles Barkley's chance to prove: are the stats empty or do they contribute to winning?
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
The Suns become the best team in the league that season thanks to their new MVP Charles Barkley. Trade worked out exactly how they were hoping, and now they're just hoping it'll carry into the postseason. The Knicks got themselves a little first seed too. Team looking nice. Pat Ewing, Oakley, John Stark gave the Bulls problems all regular season. And, you know, this regular season talk is all cool and shit, but who gonna do it in the off? B2A, nigga. Everyone, everybody. And it's crazy. In the finals, the Suns got it worse than the East did. 41-9 on 50%.
Oh my god.
40 fucking 1. Dan Marley, I'm damn sorry you had to guard that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That, the Bulls become the
He was
first
on a
team
mission.
in 25 years, three-peat. Who is gonna stop this nigga? Could he even do it himself?
I think everyone knows exactly what the circumstances are right now in terms of my decision not to play the game of basketball.
Your decision not to what, nigga? And just like that, at the peak of his career, Michael Jordan decides to end his career with the passing of his father plus an already Hall of Fame resume. 3 chips in a row, bro. He said this basketball shit is sweet, bro. I need something hard. Hey, yo. But while this was sad for Bulls fans and honestly just NBA fans in general, there's about 29 other teams who were happy as shit. With Jordan retiring, the league became open season. There was actually a chance for a team other than the Bulls to win, and a chance for a player other than Michael Jordan to be the best in the world. This season was set up to be nothing like the rest, and then there was one who was really nothing like the rest.
You know me.
King.
You know me.
Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, may you never wake up, led the Rockets to a 2nd seed, averaging 27 and 12, along with 4 blocks and making niggas look silly in the post. Goes on to win MVP
Oh
and
my
a
god.
back-to-back
I gotta watch Hakeem, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
on either side of the floor. While Michael
That's
Jordan's
the king of the
departure was
post,
good news
literally.
for the entire league. You know, every year we get to see who's gonna lose to the Bulls next. For the East, though, specifically, this shit meant the world. For the first time in a while, other teams were excited for the playoffs. Hawks, Knicks, Magic, Pacers, and shit. The Bulls too. Everyone trying to prove they make the most out of their father's absence. So heading into the playoffs, everybody knew this shit about to be a fucking move. Second round of the playoffs, we got a Knicks
I hope
versus
this
Bulls
is
rematch.
going to get
Years of
copyrighted
Jordan's
for
abuse,
surely.
this
No
was
way it
Knicks
don't.
attitude, and it's a dog fight. We getting game winners, niggas getting mad. But through it all in all, after 7 games, the Knicks defeat the Bulls to go on to the conference finals and face Reggie Miller and the Pacers. Fast forward, and the series is tied 2-2. Game 5, and Reggie Miller said, "This will be mine." 25 fourth quarter points. The Pacers go up 3-2. Yeah, tell their ass, Reggie. And then they lose the next 2, and the Knicks are heading to the finals. In hopes for their first ring in 20 years. Patrick Ewing still holding it down for them boys on the block. And looking at who they about to face, you're going to really have to hold that bitch down.
You know me. You know me.
In every series this playoffs, the MVP is looking like an MVP. 30, 11, and 4 blocks across all rounds. And outplayed last season's MVP in a Game 7. No super team, no second star, just Hakeem on an all-time run and getting ready to cap off an all-time season. So New York, my only question for you is, are you awake or are you fucking...
You know me. You know
series is tied 3-3 after Hakeem blocks John Stark's literal shot at a title. Both teams are heading back to Houston for a Game 7. Everybody's two favorite words. Who wants it most? Who wants it most?
You know me.
Damn, John Stark, 2 for 18 in the Game 7 is nuts. Nigga,
Damn.
you better swing that bitch. Yes, the Rockets are the 1994 NBA champions.
You better swing that bitch.
Team wins Finals MVP. Nigga won a Depoy MVP and Finals MVP in the same season. Okay, super nigga, I see you. Damn, Jordan. Where the fuck are you, buddy? Well, while he was golfing or whatever, the league was getting taken over by Titans. All the top niggas hitting that block. Hakeem still playing on the same level as last year, but the Rockets dropped to a 6 seed, pretty much erasing him out of any MVP talk. So instead, they went to D-Rob. Yes, the MVP of the 1995 season. Spurs go from a 5th to 1st seed. And last year when they were 5th, David Robinson won the scoring title by 1 game where he dropped 71 to beat Shaq. That's nuts.
Man,
funny enough, the MVP was between both of them this year. Both leading their
He dropped
franchise
71?
first seed, both putting up monster stats, and without Jordan, the league is still wide open. Nick finally put down the tennis racket and picked up the basketball, and then put it all in Madison Square Garden's hoop. Jordan was officially
Put it all
back
in.
in just in time for the playoff, where the Bulls were set to face that 22-year-old in Orlando, co-starring with another All-NBA Penny Hardaway, and together they give Jordan his first playoff L in 5 years. Damn, cookie. Orlando goes on to face Indiana in a 7-game series where each team won all their home games, and Orlando with the home court advantage. Reggie Miller a game away again, but it'll be Shaq and Penny Hardaway fighting for a title against
You know me. You know me.
Coming out the West, we're seeing one of the greatest playoff runs of all time. Hakeem looking for a back-to-back as the 6th seed this time. Packs up John Stockton, and Carl can't leave kids alone, knocking out the 3rd seed Jazz to then face the 2nd seed Suns, who are up 3-1. Shit, Chuck. Before they got put to sleep. And then in the Western Conference Finals, where the Rockets were set to face the Spurs, the 1st seed MVP-led Spurs, he give them his best series of the playoffs and then get them the out. And now all that's left is the #1 seed Orlando Magic. Shaq versus Hakeem. We're in for a movie.
Had to let that out.
I'm sorry,
Had to
y'all
let that out.
on. So y'all
Oh,
are
shit.
not yet Jedi. Nobody hurt, nothing like that. Just a clean sweep. And the Rockets can also thank Clyde for that, who they picked up mid-season. Went crazy for him and finally got that ring. The Houston Rockets go back-to-back. And on the way there, Hakeem outplays and beats every other elite big man in the league. From one of the greatest seasons of all time to one of the greatest playoff runs of all time. Back-to-back, the league is looking sleepy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's time to wake up. Unfortunately for the league, they got to deal with a full year of Michael Jordan now. You know what I'm saying? No more of that 45 shit, nigga. And now they done gave him the craziest nigga in the league. The Bulls finally get that interior defense and rebounding they were looking for after losing Horace Grant. And more than just a replacement, Dennis Rodman was an elite upgrade. Can guard 1 through 5, guaranteed to get you like 16 rebounds a game. Crazy as shit, but exactly what the Bulls need, because this made them the #1 defense in the league, along with being the #1 offense. They go 72-10 and have the greatest regular season of all time at the time. Best offense, best defense, best coach, best player, best role player. It's looking scarier than when Jordan first retired. And of course, wins his 4th MVP in his first full season back. So going into them 1996 playoffs, moment of silence for everyone in their path. Miami swept, New York gentlemen swept, Orlando swept. But awaiting them in the finals, the 1st seed of the West, Supersonics, led by Sean Kemp and the Defensive Player of the Year, Gary Payton, a deep, disciplined, and physical team. Now it's 1st seed in a conference that they dominated in the playoffs, including sweeping the defending champ, and now faced with the most important, hardest challenge yet, winning a ring versus Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Bulls go up 3-0, and the Sonics wait till this to put the Defensive Player of the Year on Jordan. And he's clamping them. The Sonics win the next 2 games. It's 3-2, but the Bulls don't let them get shit else after that and win their first championship since Jordan's first retirement. First ring since the passing of his father on Father's Day. And just like that, the Bulls are right back where the fuck they left off. The league is back in Cook County. I'm saying Dad's back and he brought milk. Shaq leaves Orlando, bro. He tired of this shit. Charles Barkley leave Phoenix to join Hakeem in Houston. Niggas is getting old and Jordan is still winning. Let's spice this shit up.
With the first pick in the 1996 NBA draft, The Philadelphia 76ers select
Allen Iverson.
I get mad suited. We got this bad thing out with
Allen
The
Iverson.
greatest draft classes of all time. AI, Kobe, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, Jermaine O'Neal, Stephon Marbury. There's more. I could go on. Shit spiced the league up. This next season, we still see there's one thing that hasn't changed. You guessed it, Sherlock. The Bulls' dominance. One game away from back-to-back 70-win seasons. And Jordan wins another MVP. Who won MVP?
Yeah, we killed a bunch of them niggas. The white van man, we touching on niggas.
Carl No Means No Malone leads the Jazz to their first seed ever. The pick and roll with Stockton being unmatched and being the reason why no teams in the West could fuck with them. Sweep the Clippers in the first round to then play the Lakers. Kobe and Shaq first run, and it fucking looked like it. You shooting air balls and shit. Malone doing Shaq like he 13 years old. And then Utah meets the back-to-back champs in the Western Conference Finals. And with one shot to send them to the finals.
Stockton, open three.
It don't get no better than me. Am I stupid? Yeah, it ain't no resting in peace. You resting in peace.
So we have a Utah Jazz versus Chicago Bulls final. 82-82 is game one. Karl Malone at the line just has to make one to take the lead. Instead, makes neither. Bulls come down 5 seconds on the clock. And Michael Jordan does what Michael Jordan does for the win. Let him know early what the series about to be like. Bulls take both home games. So heading back to Utah, the Jazz needed an answer, and they found it. Fucking poison the dude. The night before game 5, Jordan gets sick as hell, experiencing flu-like symptoms due to food poisoning. You know, that's really tragic, or would be really tragic if it was somebody other than fucking. The Bulls split in Utah and go back to Chicago for a chance.
That's
to end
crazy.
It all. Talking about a chance, a certainty to end it all. It's another nail biter. Jordan splits the double team to Steve Kerr. Game over, making it number 5 for the Chicago Bulls. Back-to-back champs and now a chance to three-peat again. But this next season, there's some good teams. You know, the Lakers are tough now. The Heat are nice. The Pacers are still good. Nah, let's not even waste time like that, bro. Part 2. Again, we're gifted with a Bulls and Jazz finals. Nearing the end of a decade, the end of an era, these teams knew it had to happen now. But only one can make it happen. I wonder who. The Jazz take game 1 in overtime. John Stockton with 24 and the dagger. But Chicago come back game 2 to split at Utah. Then in game 3, holy fucking 96-54. Did they remember they had a game? The Bulls then win their third game.
Bro, what?
And Utah responds in game 5, giving us the beautiful game 6 of the 1998 finals. It's 85-86. Bulls down 1. Jordan double teams Malone, gets the steal, takes the ball down the floor, getting ready to do his Michael Jordan.
17 seconds from game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan open. Chicago with the lead.
The Bulls win their 6th championship and Michael Jordan his 6th finals MVP. He does it again, closing the book off right. And that was the end of the Chicago Bulls. Phil Jackson out of there, Scottie Pippen's traded, and Jordan retires. Again, the end of an era. You know, that's actually kind of nice of him, giving the league one more open season before the 90s end. With this open season only being 50 games, NBA arguing about money per usual, leading to a lockout. And this leading to an 8th seed making the finals. The New York Knicks are back again, making another shot at the title, but this time, oh no. You have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. Oh my. Tim Duncan in only his 2nd year looking like a future superstar. Him and David Robinson sweeping past the West. And then in the finals meet an 8th seed Knicks, whose best player tore his Achilles. Oh, yeah, that's free. That's free as hell. With that, the Spurs wrap up the decade with their first championship. David Robinson finally gets one, ending his career off right. And Tim Duncan starting his career off right. And if you want to know more about how that went, nigga, go watch the other video. Watch the vid. After this, I'll roll a split. My life like a dream. Every time I post, I win.
Hey, man. We know who the king of the 90s was, bro. Jordan, man. You ain't even got to explain it. You ain't got to talk about it. But I learned a lot I didn't know about Hakeem. It was Jordan. And when Jordan left, it was Hakeem, for sure. But if y'all boys enjoyed this video, man, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if y'all new. Y'all see our boy just hit 100 not too long ago. I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday. And when I'm at 852, we about to hit 900 ASAP. And I told y'all I was hitting 1,000 in August, before the end of August. So, you feel me? We going crazy, bro. We about to keep dropping, bro. We got to keep uploading. And, you feel me? Time gonna tell. So, if y'all boys enjoyed this video, leave a like, man. Subscribe if y'all new. And don't forget to turn on the post notifications so that you won't miss a video. And, yeah, I'm out, man.